Okay, welcome back to Greece. Just continuing on from where we left off. I currently have technically no objectives. Obviously objectives will become available as the game progresses. This is a port that just does the same sort of thing as every other port in this game. How I'm going to get to it, I don't really know. Probably build along this coast, but there might be some nasty terrain. Saying that, maybe not. Probably not going to have enough money, but... Nope. Huh, what do you know? I've got enough money. Right. Medium station doesn't actually cover everything. I'm just going to build a large station. There's not really a whole lot here. But there are goods here, and there's clothes that we could haul as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, if I could get Navpaktos to Patrai, we'd make a fortune. Just hauling clothes and goods and passengers and random bits and bobs. But this should still make money. Navpaktos to Missolonghi. Yep. Don't think there's enough produce for a distillery, to be honest. Also, I'm hoping that more industries become available as we go along, so like, maybe later on we can get dairy processors, we can't actually build steel mills themselves, because it said like all the steel has to be imported, which is why trains are more expensive. Growing prosperity, that's good. The dividend has been reduced, so I'm going to want to bump that up again. Share price is going up. Economic prosperity. Yeah, my net worth is going up and up and up. Very pleased with us. 2.8 million profit last year. Still not our all-time best. How are my industries looking? We've got anything that's making like a loss, or just like not much? That isn't just like a farm or a restaurant or something. Nope. All the big industries are actually doing okay. This textile mill is due an upgrade. It's not making a massive amount, but it's still doing okay. Interestingly, this dairy farm is making more than this textile mill. These are all upgraded anyway, so these are all my big industries. So Patrai actually has a barracks, but it's outside the station. So I don't think these troops are going to actually make it to the station, which is kind of annoying. I could probably actually have done with building the station more like that, but it's too late for that now. It does cover everything apart from the barracks and the church, and I don't think the church does anything. Like, it might produce some passengers, but it's like a house, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's like museums don't supply or demand anything, so do they actually do anything? Schoolhouses, do they do anything? Stadiums later on, I don't know if they actually do anything, or are they just kind of for decoration. That's a lot of goods. Which we actually want to haul to Lividostro, so I don't think I've got a train going from Marathon to Lividostro, but that seems like it's going to be pretty damn profitable. Yeah. Mail and goods. Right. Let's just buy 1,000 more on the margin. Bump up the dividend a tiny bit. I don't know where we want to go to next. Agrinio, there's not really a whole lot here. Atalanta and then along the coast to Lamia. It all doesn't seem really worth it. I'm thinking building along here, but I don't really know where, because apart from maybe like Sparta and Scala, maybe. Methoni, maybe. Tsar declares war! Russia has declared war on the Ottoman Empire following freedom cries by the Slavic populations of Bulgaria and Romania. So I'm guessing this will mean that, assuming that Russia beats the Ottoman Empire, maybe more territory is going to be liberated and we'll get access to like Thessaly and maybe Epirus. Actually, I think Epirus is like really late game. So tool and die weapons and munitions factories are stocked accepting iron. You must now ship this cargo to a steel mill. Fine by me, because there's actually no iron on the entire map. Iron is not a thing. Neither is coal. It's interestingly that if you look at just like total cargo, most of the cargo on the map is Athens and Piraeus. Marathon actually has a lot in itself going for it. Same with Lividostro, Libardia, and Patrai has a hell of a lot. I think there's actually so much steel here that even like the tool and die can't handle it. So I could actually maybe think about building another tool and die. Yeah. And hopefully it makes money. Okay, so they've reduced the dividend. That's fine. Boom times. So this tool and die is starting to make money. I just hope this doesn't eat into the profits of this one. And hopefully this can still make 6 loads per year. How about the textiles? No, I think the textile mill is actually okay with just 1. As the Greek kingdom turns to Europe, replacing the cultural and economic links to the Ottoman Empire, the port of Patrai becomes more and more important. There is a victory point opportunity in this. You need to provide a direct railway link between Patrai and Athens via the Corinthos Gulf coastline and with a station in Akrata within the next 10 years. Wow, so we basically have until 1888 to do something. That I actually did in 1866, so it's not actually showing up right now. I'm guessing maybe it'll show up in like a few months. Have Patrai and Corinth links directly via Akrata and along the coastline by 1888. Yeah, I'm guessing that counts. Patrai and Corinth link directly via Akrata along the coastline, like that's gotta count, surely. By 1888, so yeah, we've done that. So basically, in 1888, we get our 4th victory point, and that is bronze. Yeah, 4 for bronze, 7 for silver, 10 for gold, and there's 12 available. So in 1888, we get bronze, no matter what happens. It's actually really nice. It means that I haven't failed. But obviously, we are going for the gold. I have a lot of money now. How are these tool and dies doing? So this one can make a maximum of 3. per year, which it's on target to do. And this one's still seemingly on target to make 6, so everything is fine in that regard. Rebellion crushed in Crete. With support of British units, the Ottoman Empire has once again silenced the nationalist revolt in Crete. Cries of rage chime over the entire Greek diaspora. I don't know what diaspora is exactly. I don't want to say what I think it is, because if I'm wrong, I'm going to look like an idiot. Cretan revolts worry the government in Athens more and more every time. The populace seeks unification with their fellow Greeks. And the port city of Kalamata, told you, is the main doorway for patriots to travel to Crete. For a victory point, haul at least 30,000 people, or 30 loads of passengers, to Kalamata within the next decade. So I'm guessing that's 10 years, or is it until like January 1890? 30 loads of passengers to Kalamata. Okay, actually that's kind of good, because previously no one wanted to go to Kalamata, but now they do. The only problem in this is that the people that want to go to Kalamata are kind of far away. Although granted, that's only 3 loads per year. Kyparissia, Pyrgos, and Dravida. So I mean, if we actually look, yeah, people do want to go to there. There are a lot of passengers there, so wow, okay, Pyrgos has a lot of passengers. So let's just build like hotels and stuff. Just make sure I can still actually upgrade to a large station if I wanted to. We can do. I don't think that would cover like the grain farms. No, it doesn't. Are these profitable? They are. Let's just buy some of these. Kind of want to buy that. Let's just, yeah, issue some stock. Buy this and upgrade it. Don't know actually, because we're in September and it's only made 3 loads. Right, so and upgrade that to a large. So we've basically spent all our money, unfortunately, and the share price will drop. Hopefully it'll pick up again, because we are in an economic boom, so should be alright. Yeah, I don't think that needs an upgrade. Because it can make corn farms appear near Giannitsia, that's miles away. It can make 6 loads without an upgrade, and I think it is doing less than that at the moment, so yeah, it doesn't need an upgrade just yet. I don't know if we actually even have a train going from Pyrgos to Kalamata, but let's just do that anyway. That is hauling coffee and no passengers. That's kind of annoying. So they've actually cut our salary because we didn't make as much. Huh, okay. Well, whatever. Maybe also because the share price dropped, I don't know. Investors are weird. I don't know if it's profit or share price or both that they're actually interested in. The distillery is not making any money. Yeah, they've reduced the dividend. Not massively bothered. Actually, this textile mill is not making money this year. Oh wait, no, yes it is, sorry. Yeah. So that could be quite a good textile mill. Where's it getting all the cotton and wool from? There's no cotton, but the wool's just sort of making its way slowly from nearby sheep farms around the area. And then the clothes themselves. I guess they're just kind of demanded in the town itself, so... Yeah, that is making good money. So far, we've only hauled 4 loads. But we've got until, like, January 1890, so it's, like, 3 loads per year. It's fine. I kind of want it to say, yes, you've done this. I mean, I know that we have, but I'm half paranoid that it'll be like, "Ow, you didn't connect along the coast," and then just like not give us the victory point or some bullshit like that. Is it worth maybe connecting these towns? Probably not really. But I think maybe we want to get to Sparta. Stock split 2 for 1. I didn't even know that was going to happen. But that's really nice. Yeah, we actually made 4.5 million last year, so... made almost 5 million in industry profit. Lifetime industry profit, almost 53 million. That is really good. Let's bump up the dividend again. It's quite useful not having AI because it means that they don't track where I'm trying to build, and I don't have to worry about buying them out and then having a load of shitty track. Also, I can build unconnected track. Don't necessarily want to, but there's nothing saying that I have to connect towns up to my network. I can build unconnected track in itself, but I don't know where. At this point, I don't know where to connect to because everywhere is kind of just looking like at the moment. I'm quite happy just buying a load of industries, which I guess is kind of the way to play the game. Like, quite often, industry is the way to go. And building rail is kind of just secondary to the industry, because if you make more money from the industry, okay, the game's called Railroad Tycoon, but I've often said this game is more just like capitalism simulator. The objective is just make money. Furniture factory. So that is obviously demanding lumber. There is some lumber. There is actually a lumber mill that appeared. So if we can get logs, there's no supply and no demand for logs. So So this logging camp is doing nothing really at the moment. So the furniture factory won't make money. Also, that needs an upgrade, like desperately, because there's just so much steel here. Yeah, so we finally got the 20 cities net worth victory points. While joining a conflict against the Ottoman Empire would be well taken by the Greek people, Greece was too poor to enter the war against it waged by Russia and its allies. Still, when the war was forced to a halt by pressure from Britain and Germany, Greece still managed to seize some territorial claims acknowledged. Region of Thessaly was passed to Greece in the Treaty of Berlin in 1881, as well as the city of Arta. You can do business there now. The city of Arta. Have you noticed that every now and then your company's cash drops slightly without explanation? Maybe you haven't. I actually haven't. But in fact, your company has lost $1 million from corruption and employee action. Right, that's interesting. Because, as I say, MacDotomato played this. He took the 50 million and it still said that he'd lost $1 million. So basically him taking the 50 million didn't seem to affect this. I don't know if this is always going to be $1 million, depending on how well you do. Large companies are prone to this. Avoid having lots of cash in the bank to reduce this effect. Right, so basically we just got to spend. And any excess cash we can do, like stock buybacks. Or also almost 5 million net worth. Stock buybacks or just buying random industry and hoping to make a profit that way. But yeah, so basically, if that is to to be believed, we don't want a lot of cash in the bank. That's kind of bad. Yeah, I don't really understand why or how that works. If it's even to be believed. Because as I say, Macdo, it said you've already lost him. It said the same thing for him, and he took the 50 million, so surely he would have had a lot more money at the time than I did. This textile mill is still profitable, but I don't know if it's worth 1.2 million. Munitions factory, not making money. The weapons factory has actually disappeared. There's a furniture factory has appeared near Piraeus as well. Brewery's not making money. These are making good money. Marathon. The brewery is still here. It's been here since the start of the game. How is it still here? Because it's not making any money. Restaurant, tavern, hotel, all making money in Marathon. Huh. So, at the moment, our only real objective is to haul passengers to Kalamata. Kyparissia, I know we've got a train going from Kyparissia to Kalamata. Yeah, so that's hauling passengers. In terms of expansion and or buying industry, there's a hell of a lot of troops in Nefpaktos, but I suppose they've just got nowhere to go. Could even maybe build a station here, but then obviously Petrai to Nefpaktos is a long way. Again, we want the suspension bridge. Probably going to build it like maybe there, and then just connect. And then obviously like these cities are sort of like a triangle, or alternatively just build like that. I don't know, whichever one's the easiest, cheapest, and less grade demanding. I know what I meant when I said that. Like, so we've now got access to Thessaly. It did mention the city of Arta, so we could build a line really far north. Larissa itself has a really profitable brewery and a slightly profitable lumber mill. Volos has a slightly profitable meat plant and a profitable port. So Volos Larissa we want to connect, but then we want to kind of connect it up to the main network. But let's just do that in itself. So we're going to build our first bit of like actual sort of unconnected track. And hopefully this works. Can't quite fit in the whole town of Volos. And then build the station in Larissa. Yeah, so that's all flat round there. Are these profitable? They are. Let's just start in Larissa. It's not actually hauling that much. We do have enough money for a water tower. Territorial expansion is still underway. No, we don't anymore. All the land gained was part of the crumbling Ottoman Empire, and the Greeks are keen on taking even more. There are 2 victory point opportunities rising from the opening of Thessaly. One is to connect Volos and Trikala to Athens. Right, so yeah, so basically we've just connected to Volos, so if we connect it to Athens, And Trikala, where is that? There. Ooh, actually that's quite a long way away. The other is to haul at least 5 troops and 5 weapons to the territory before the turn of the century. Okay, are they separate, or is it like all or nothing? So it's like you get 2 or you get 0. 5 troops and 5 weapons to the territory before turn of the century. So Volos and Trikala to Athens. That's doable. And 5 troops and 5 weapons before the turn of the century. Hopefully that's doable as well. I kind of want to issue stock, but I know that I really shouldn't. Because then the share price will drop. And also we just got a load of money anyway. Iron economic booms, that's obviously really good. Hopefully that's enough in terms of maintenance and service. Volos has a load of alcohol we can haul, and some goods, some produce, some meat. Wow, so actually Volos to Larissa should be really profitable. Not quite sure how we're going to do this. Probably build along here, get to Lamia, and then Lamia, Farsala, Larissa. And maybe also connect to Graditsa, because there is a port there. It's going to be expensive and quite a long journey, but yeah, reduce the dividend even more. Buy some more shares. 90,000 shares. So, for 15 million net worth, at $50 a share, as just an average, that's 300,000 shares. Okay. Well, if we get a stock split, then that'll obviously help a lot. Right. Yeah, so Trikala is way over there, but we could maybe think about connecting to it. Is there actually much... Okay, so let's just try and do this. Medium station actually fits all of Trikala. Trikala itself isn't a big place. Quite a long wooden bridge, so I'm thinking maybe build an iron bridge instead. Well, that's now like most of my money just gone. Right, so we're now technically connected to Trikala, despite the fact we've got no money. This train seems to be okay for maintenance and whatnot, and it is making a lot of money on the way back. Trikala... No one wants to go to Trikala. But let's just get Trikala to Larissa. Yeah, it's making some money. We're going to need water towers, or service towers even. We're also going to need maintenance, like so. So now all I need to do is connect this track somehow to Athens, or rather just to this line. The quickest way would also just be to build a big long suspension bridge. Somewhat pleased with this. Nice. And then just build a big long suspension bridge like round here. Or we just build along here to Lamia, and hopefully it's relatively flat and we've got enough money to do so. Yeah, it's sort of flat enough. Sort of about 3% gradient, so that's okay for the Duke. Let's just go to the wooden bridge. So, alright, we've got to Lamia. Let's just build a large station. Sort of awkward station placement. Right, so economic prosperity. Let's buy a few more shares. So Atalanta, Lamia. There's not really a whole lot in Lamia, but wrong station. If we start in Lamia and then build a train like so, with a dining car. And then all we've got to do is somehow get Lamia connected up. Could even go along here, maybe. Oh no, actually there's hills. Farsala could be worth connecting to, as could Karditsa. Like that. Suspended the dividend. That's okay. Still in economic prosperity, so as long as we make some money. Yeah. So, in terms of troops, there are actually some troops in Volos that want to go to and from Nafpaktos, which is here. But it was troops and weapons. But there's no weapons on the entire map. How the hell am I going to do this? I might have to build a weapons factory myself. But they also demand lumber and steel. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, where is steel? Other than Petrai and Athens. And Piraeus. Lumber, nowhere really on our entire map. Or network so far. Actually, there is some lumber in Petrai. Because there's some logs and there is a lumber mill, but it's not making any money. The furniture factory is a hopeless disaster. Both these upgraded tool and dies are making... I don't know what sort of that one actually is here. And burst up the dividend. Macrocomi. Do I want to connect here? I'm just scouting out potential routes. Yeah. Does sort of work. Okay, we need a bit more money, but it is a route. Quite a long way round. The alternative, of course, is that we just build along the coast to Graditsa, which we can still obviously do. Farsala, yeah, we probably want to connect there, but I don't know how we're going to get like from Farsala. Unless, of course, we just go like along here to Farsala. That might be better, I don't know. But then we... Gradient here is flat. If we built from Lamia and then sort of along here to Farsala, and then we get to Larissa directly like that, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I think this is okay, to be honest. Wow, we don't have any money. So obviously this is spend the dividend. I could issue the stock, but that would massively drive down the share price. I don't really want to do that. So there we go. Well done for another victory point. Actually, that's nice. It just gives us it directly. Don't have to wait until like 1900 or anything. While the majority of the population in Thessaly is Greek, the Athens government still needed railway connection to hold a firm grasp over the newly acquired territory. Linking Volos and Trikala to Athens is brilliant, and you get a victory point for it. Wow, we've actually had 7 victory points presented, and we've got 4. So that is 5. That's 6. Yeah, 7. Okay, so if we do everything here, we get the silver. So we could actually get the silver by 1900. And I think the scenario ends in 1915, so those final victory points are going to be... But yeah, we've kind of got a lot to do at the moment. 5 troops and 5 weapons to Thessaly. Granted, anywhere in Thessaly, so it could be Karditsa, it could be Trikala, it could be Farsala. Actually, Farsala is in central Greece. Oh. As is Graditsa. Volos, Larissa. Yeah, so any of those 4 cities, 5 troops and 5 weapons. Right. Okay. So Nafpaktos has troops in and of itself, as does Patrai, though not this particular Patrai station. Yeah, I think I definitely want to build like a medium station here and have it there. Probably will be where I build it, because then it gets that maintenance tower, service tower even. That is a lot of troops, and they all just want to go like all over the place. The problem being that is a hell of a long way. So I could even maybe build some kind of crazy train track along here, and then it's sort of more direct, but that's going to be very expensive. But it does mean that we don't have to use all that long way. So that could be interesting. It is only five loads. The problem is it's also 5 loads of weapons. We've already hauled 2 loads of troops, so maybe the troops isn't going to be such an issue. But where am I going to get these weapons? Okay, steel is just there and there. Lumber. Some lumber in Larissa, but that's not really good enough. Share price is dropping because... I don't know why, actually. I guess, I mean, we are in economic prosperity, maybe we're just not making as much money. There's also no dividend as well, that's not helping. So I think we need to sit back for a while and maybe have a think. So net worth used to be like 5 million, but that was admittedly in a boom. It's still like 4 and a bit million, so that's good, but... how are these doing? Ooh. Could be worth upgrading that, maybe. So these are actually making money. That's good. Maybe we want to buy this actually. And let's also buy that sort of... Yeah. Damn, I really want this suspension bridge. It's going to be really expensive, but I think Petrine, Nathpaktos, and even Messalongi as well are going to make a lot of money. I'll probably actually jump the gun there. I probably don't really need this station at the moment, but... Oh well. Highly annoyed with us. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, so how am I going to get 5 loads of weapons to Thessaly? We're going to start needing maybe some weapons factories, of which there are currently none. Steel, lumber. If there's enough steel and lumber... The steel is in Petrai, but the lumber is not. Sort of the same with Athens and Piraeus. Like, the steel is there, but obviously there's no lumber. Also, if we actually look at Thessaly in itself, the only city I've not connected to in Thessaly is Arta. Which does actually have a barracks, so it could be worthwhile building along here. Maybe. Saying that, we are going to get the 5 troops anyway, so that's kind of relevant. So if I can build along this coastline, then we can get to Agrinio, and that's actually not too long a distance, so that's nice. Medium station does cover everything, that's good. So the city of Arta has the barracks. Agrinio itself doesn't really have a whole lot going for it. But we can go Agrinio, Messalongi. Like so. Reduce the dividend a bit more. Yeah, because obviously we don't have as much cash as we did. Probably actually maybe want to refinance some of these bonds. Because just... The thing is the prime rate's only 7%, so we'd only be saving, even if we refinanced all of these, and also economy slaying, so... even if we refinanced all of these, we'd save ourselves 0.8% interest. And that's like... It's still only 80,000 per year. What worries me is when the 1890s hit around, we're going to be hit with a big load of bonds. Neutral about performance, economy normal, blah 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 blah. Yep. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this 5 loads of weapons before the turn of the century. Okay, we've got 15 years. We've done the troops. By 1888 we get another victory point. Ooh! We're not doing this enough. Oh god, okay. Right, so we need a shit ton of passengers going to Kalamata. Right. Let's connect to Sparta. And actually, while we're at it, may as well connect up to here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get gold, unfortunately. Unless things turn around drastically. Because I just thought, like, oh yeah, we'll do the passengers. Because we can only afford to miss 2 total victory points in the entire game. So we need this one. And we kind of need this one as well. On the plus side, we will get silver. Or at least we should. I can't fit in the sheep farm as well. Okay, please. Yeah, good. People want to go to Kalamata. That's good. Admittedly, not many people, but every little helps, I suppose. That is making good money. There's got to be some other people that want to go to Kalamata, because we still need 21 loads of passengers, and we've only got 5 years to do so. Huh. So Olympia to Kalamata. Pyrgos to Kalamata. Yeah, that's hauling passengers, that's good. And then we want to get to Sparta. And I don't think we've got enough money at the moment to do so. We do not. Tricolour to Karditsa. I didn't build a maintenance facility here. And also I need cash. So going back to Sparta. Big station in Sparta. Ugh. Okay. People do want to go from Sparta to Kalamata, that's quite good. So we've now hauled 14 loads. It's still going to be very close whether or not we do this. And also get to Scala. Yeah, so here's me thinking, oh yeah, all these little towns, we don't really want to connect to these. Yeah, you definitely do, because you need like all the passengers you can get. So yeah, moral of the story, don't listen to me, because half the time I'm wrong and I don't really know what I'm talking about. So we just got enough for a Duke to get from Scala to Kalamata. That's nice. So there's currently 3, 4... I just realised I was going to Pyrgos. So 3, 4 loads going to Kalamata at the moment. Hopefully this is enough. Could even... gonna want to get to Tripolitza eventually. Could issue stock, but that would massively reduce the share price. Fuck's sake. Fortunately, it's not like an important train. Tripolitza has troops. That's kind of interesting. They want to go to Athens. Wow, there's a lot of people who want to go from Tripolitza to Kalamata. That's actually really useful. Yeah, they cut the salary even further. That's kind of to be expected because we didn't do that well last year in terms of profit. Also bump up the dividend. Go train, go! So we should do this now, I reckon. So that'll be 5, that's 6. So we start needing weapons. Ah! Dairy processor in Livodostro. There is no milk. But it's good to know that dairy processors are a thing on this map. Not a whole lot of milk anywhere on this map. I'm wondering if I want to upgrade that to a large. That gets a bit more milk. A few more passengers maybe, whatnot here and there. Marusi is actually kind of big now, although it's kind of artificial because it's still actually only like a few houses and a church. It's just because it looks bigger than it is because of my hotels and whatnot. Marathon's actually really big now. Kind of surprised this port hasn't upgraded. But then it does actually take quite a lot for a port to upgrade. This port was upgraded because that's making like a fortune. It's a shame you can never actually buy ports. But then that kind of, again, like made the game too easy maybe, I don't know. I don't really need this station. Because we've already done the troop goal and like I'm probably never going to build a train coming out of there specifically. Unless I was desperate for troops. For whatever reason. But right now I'm not, so... How's my lumber mill doing? It's making a small profit. We're just gonna need more lumber. Which would mean more logs. Apparently Livodostro has logs, but not really. Okay, yeah, we're gonna easily do the 30 loads goal because we only need 4 more, and there's 2 headed already. And assuming we can do like another load, then that's good enough. Train crashed. These trains are all like really old, so they do want upgrading. Also, we're making a lot of money from Express now. There's a lot of passengers, and I think... Is that just, like, as time goes on, or is that possibly because of my hotels? Maybe my hotels are creating more passengers? So, do I want to build a hotel in Kalamata? Why not? Maybe that'll increase number of passengers, or maybe it'll increase the amount of demand, or the number of people that want to go to Kalamata, I should say. That textile mill's making a fortune, that's good. Fed up with our performance, cut the salary even further. That's obviously not good. Personal net worth seems to be staying around 4 million. It's not really very good, that. At least we get... Okay, so we've basically done this now. And we get a victory point there, so that'll be 5 and 6. So I just need another one, and then we've got silver. Because I just don't see... I'm going to need to build a weapons factory at some point. And I really, really, really want a suspension bridge to connect up with all this. Because there's a lot of profit to be had from around here. But obviously it's such a long way. Right, we've done that. So by January 1890, we get 2 more victory points, and I'm probably going to end the video part here because it's late, and this video's gone on for like coming up for an hour, so there's that. Train crashed. Wasn't hauling much. It was 13 years old. I don't think I've got any Cramptons left. No. Oh, wow! All my trains now are actually Dukes. Except for this one. Which is now a Duke. So all my trains now are Dukes. That's actually really nice. Huh. Okay. I really want to upgrade this to a large station. So what I'm going to do, I don't know how many trains I've got. Actually, it doesn't even fit the port in like that. Damn, that's annoying. Might just have to make do. Demands lumber, supplies goods and produce. I guess it'll probably slowly make its way there. I wonder... Wow, it's actually not even letting me build track. Maybe the terrain is just that bumpy or something. Yes. There's another building blocking it. What? Yeah, it's just it was saying that there was a building blocking it because of the service tower. So I've slightly repositioned it, but now it's still just saying it's not flat enough. There's not really anything I can do about that, unfortunately. So we've done that, so really the only objective now is to haul weapons to Thessaly. All my industries are making money, apart from maybe like the occasional... Hey! Everybody is happy with your network. Everybody except the ship owners that used to make money by carrying goods and people in the Corinthos Gulf. Laying a direct railway between Patrai and Corinthos may get you some enemies, but you also get a victory point. Nice! So that is 5 of 7, and by January of 1890 we should get a further victory point for doing that. So personal net worth is almost 5 million again. fairly sure it has to be 15 million though for the late end game. Whoa, actually that's not right. Late end game victory points, and also I think it's 15 million net worth and then 15 million player cash. So basically it requires you to sell all of your shares or just get a shitload of dividends. But the thing is obviously if you sell a load of shares, the share price drops. So it's no good just saying like, right, I've got 15 million net worth, sell all my shares, because you won't make 15 million. You'll probably make like 10 million, if that. Because the share price will just drop. I'm just going to play out until like January 1890, and then I'm going to end the video part because this has gone on long enough. It's gone on for like an hour or something. And also it's really late. Not that we want to, not that we necessarily need to, but it would be nice if I could get a large station in Piraeus. Athens and Piraeus have now just kind of merged together, so wow, prosperity, salary increase like 10,000, made like 4.3 million last year, so yeah, the company's doing well. Want to increase the dividend even further. So $4 and a bit a share, so making like $500,000-ish. I think... I was trying to figure out the approximate percentage of the company that we own. It's about 13%, I think. Net worth is actually just going up and up and up and up, which is really nice. Your net worth can boom times ahead, so because the share price goes up and up and up during an economic boom, you can make a fortune in net worth. And obviously you don't want to buy, and also the dividends sort of fund stock buying on margin. You also don't want to go too much in the margin, which is why I'm only buying like one on margin at a time. You are the most extraordinary patriot, my good friend. By linking Kalamata to the railway network, you made it easier for patriots to find a route to Crete and help the unification movement. Carrying 30,000 patriots to this town is a feat worthy of a victory point. Nice. And salary increased to 44,000. The salary just goes up in a boom and goes down in a recession. It just goes up and down, up and down. It's kind of irrelevant because it's only 44,000 per year. It does actually come out of company funds. But the dividend is kind of our main source of income. Right, so basically our only opportunity now, or only objective now, is to haul weapons to Thessaly. And we only have 10 years to do that, so I probably want to start making a move on that. If we do that, then we get a silver, because that is our 7th victory point. Although I'm willing to bet that sometime between now and 1900, another victory point opportunity will become available. Rather worryingly, it is the 1890s. And 1896 will be sort of like the year of death in terms of our bonds. However, were I to refinance a load of these bonds, they wouldn't be payable until 1920, by which time the scenario just ends. I'm going to save the game and end this video part here, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll see you for more Greece Let's Play Railroad Tycoon 3 in the next video parts. This one wants a dining car. yeah, just save it again. And take care, and goodbye, folks. And I'll see you in Greece part, whatever it is. Bye!